Greetings, adventurers. Today's video is sponsored by Metalkitor. They are a brand that I've actually worked with before and have really loved getting to know them. They create really beautiful and intricate models that you get to build yourself in a very steampunk inspired style, and they are super cool. They're very intricate. They take quite a while, but they come with really detailed instructions that are easy to follow, and in the kit you get everything that you need to build this model. All of the pieces, the instructions, and all of the tools. You have, the little screwdrivers and the little wrenches, and even like a little pair of, tweezers came in this one, so you can really get in there and make all of those tiny little pieces fit together. It is super well thought out, and they are a lot of fun to build. They sent me a super cool octopus model this time, and this one even came with little eyes that light up red and a little miniature moonlight that fits right into the model, so you can also use it as a nightlight too. A lot of their pieces are not only really cool looking, but also functional. I've decided that his name is Otto. Otto the Octopus. He is very happy to see you. So if you enjoy steampunk, or if you enjoy building things and doing things with your hands, or if you have someone, coming up on your Christmas list who enjoys to build things, or if you're looking for a new hobby to just kind of relax you and take your mind off of the craziness of the world for a while, I highly suggest checking them out. They are really cool. And we also have a coupon code, so you can check out the link in the description to the octopus as well as their other models, and use the coupon code WR12, WR12, to get 12% off whatever model that you'd like to build. And if you do end up building one, please let me know. Tag me in social media. I love seeing these kinds of things, so I hope that you enjoy it. It is a lot of fun. So thank you so much to Metalkitor for sponsoring this video, and thank you for watching. Okay. How do those readings look? Perfectly within knowledge. Good. There we are. Oh, hello. How does the time vortex transmogrifier look? Did you run a diagnostic like I showed you? Good. Well done. We'll make a time traveller out of you yet. Right, and what were the readings on that? Okay. Good. Wonderful. That is operating at full capacity. Lovely. I know it may seem silly to do all of these checks so very often, but in my experience, you don't want your time machine to break. It can be quite difficult when you get stranded in time somewhere that you're not familiar with, or if you start importing dates and then you end up in other places. It can be quite dangerous, really. I know some time travelers who are so focused on the whole adventure aspect of things that they forget to maintain their actual ships, and then they end up in all sorts of trouble. You can enjoy adventures while still taking care of your time ship. It's rather silly, really, but I appreciate a well-maintained ship. And you're doing an excellent job learning all of the fascinating machines that are in here. Anyway, since the diagnostic is fully finished for today, I thought that we could talk about your Ocular Enhancer a bit more. I mentioned that a little while ago, but I didn't really go into detail, so if you wanted, we could perhaps get you fitted for one today, okay? Yeah, sure. Now, the Ocular Enhancer it's not really an implant because it doesn't actually go inside of your eye, but it is just fitted to go on top of your eye. You can see mine right here. And what it does is, well, quite a lot actually, it is connected to the Time Traveller Association's database. And so if you are in a location or a time where you're not familiar with things, it can help to give you a leg up. It can help to display information about different things that you're seeing, and it can also help to translate text that you might be looking at that you can't read. So it is absolutely crucial to the time traveler's toolkit, I suppose. So I don't want you to feel worried about the process of actually getting it put in. It is a bit time consuming just to make sure that it fits perfectly, but once it's in, you won't even feel it, okay? I completely don't even remember that it's there most days. So it just is, it feels a bit funny, but I'll make sure that we take lots of good measurements so that I get it fitting you perfectly, and then we'll calibrate it so that it gives you wonderful information and translates perfectly. Okay? Okay, wonderful. Do you have any questions at all before we begin? That's fair. Sometimes when you don't know a lot about something, you don't even know what questions to ask. That's perfectly fine. If anything should come up, please feel free to ask. I want you to feel perfectly comfortable with this. But as I said, it is not invasive and it's completely painless. It might feel just a bit funny for just a moment, but once it's in, you won't even know it's there. Okay? Okay, wonderful. Now, first of all, though, I do need to just get a very good look at your eyes so that I can figure out what size you need and exactly the shape. See, what a lot of people don't know is that your eyes, people's eyes are different shapes. They're different sizes slightly, but they're also, the curvature of the eye can be a little bit different. So we just want to make sure that we have one that is going to fit you like a glove. Okay? Alright, where is my little light? Yeah. Okay, so for this first part, you don't need to do anything, but just try to keep your eyes open and still as much as you can. If you need to blink, of course, that's perfectly fine, but just try to not blink a whole lot, okay? Alright. Do you have a preference about which eye you would like the Ocular Enhancer to go into? Okay, well, if you'd like, I could just examine both of them and give you my opinion on which one I think would be the easiest to assimilate. Perfect, okay. So I'm just going to start. Again, you don't have to do a thing. I might at some point tell you to look at my light or not look at my light. But that's all, okay? So I'm just going to get very close. Okay. Yeah, it's got a good curvature to it there. Right. Go for it this eye. Okay. Interesting. Okay. This one, the curvature is a bit more defined. Oh yes, everybody's eyes are just a little bit different. No one is perfectly symmetrical. That is just the nature of being a person. Every race of people that I've ever come across on every planet, no one is perfectly symmetrical. Except for this one planet. They were perfectly symmetrical, and it was actually a little bit unsettling. But it's not their fault, it's just how they're made. Okay. Let me see. Get that one down again. There. Okay, now I'm going to shine a light, but I want you to not look at the light, okay? Just ignore it. You can sort of just look behind me, okay? Okay. Just don't look at the light. Don't look at my light here. Okay. Good. Okay, now I'm going to tell you to look at the light. I want you to not look at the light until I tell you, and then glance at the light and then look away again, okay? So don't look at the light, then look at it, then don't. Right? Okay. Good. Now don't look at the light. Don't look at my light, please. Do not look at it. Alright, look at the light. And now look away. Okay. Alright. Let's do it on the other side too, shall we? Okay, now same thing. I'm going to have you not look at the light. Then when I say, look at the light, and then look away. Okay? Alright, so don't look at my light. Just don't look at the light, please. Okay. Now look at the light, and now look away. Alright, interesting. Okay, I think this one might be a bit better, if that's alright with you. Otherwise we can run some more tests too. You'll find either way. Okay, well that is good. I do want to just take another quick look. I've got another little tool here. There we are. So many tools. Sometimes I lose track of where I put them. Now this one is just going to help me take some measurements of your eyes, okay? So I just want you to look right here. Just look right at the centre of my little tool here, okay? It's just going to come up really quickly. Just look at the centre, don't look away. Okay, just follow that with your eyes, please. As best as you can. Right, good. Just keep looking, don't look away. Okay, good. Good. Alright. Let's do the other side, shall we? Now, look right here. Don't look anywhere else. Just look right at my little tool here, right in the centre. Okay, now follow it with your eyes as it moves around. Good. Alright. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to actually adjust that a little bit there. Okay, I'm going to do it again. Just look right at the centre, okay? Just right at the centre of my little thing. Good. What this is doing is taking very, very close up pictures of the different layers of your eyes. Just gives me an idea. Okay, look right there for me, please. Good. Alright, excellent. Just going to move it closer, further away. Closer, further away. Right, excellent. Now, here's my other tool. Here we are. Alright, now for this one, I'm going to ask you to focus at different spots on this little tool here. And it's just going to help me see how your eyes adjust and which eye is the dominant eye, okay? So we're going to start, it's just my little tool here. I think I've used this with you before, yeah? Oh, very good. So I want you to start out, look right here, look at this big circle right here, okay? Just look right there. Excellent. Now just follow that a little bit with your eyes. Just follow that circle. Good. Alright, now look down here at this little ball here, right? Good. Now just follow that with your eyes as it moves around. Right, good. Now look at this teardrop shape for me right here. Look at the teardrop shape there. Just keep following that, okay? Good. Now I'm going to point at different places very quickly, and I want you to adjust your focus and look at different places as quickly as you can. It might get a bit confusing, and that's alright. Just do the best you can, okay? Right, so look right here. Good. 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 Right over on this side. Look right here. Good. 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 Look right here. Now, I'd like you to just close this eye for me. We're going to be focusing mostly on this eye, okay? So now I'm going to be shining this light. You don't have to look at it, you can just sort of unfocus your eyes, okay? So you can look at my face if you would like, you can pick a spot back there in the machines if you would like. I'm just going to be shining this into your eye. Okay, good. Good, good. Alright, could you look up for me, please? Look up, look up. Alright. Look up, look up. Good, good, good. Now look down for me, please. Look down, look down. Alright, good. Now look over to this side, please. Good. Good. Alright, now look over to this side, please. Yep, just look over here for me. Good. Alright. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Okay. Yes, I think this is the eye that I'm going to do. Okay. Now, let me just get my little tool here and we'll look at what those measurements were and I'll do a few quick calculations, okay? Okay. Yeah, that's definitely this eye I think is going to be a bit better. Okay. Okay. Just one moment, I just have some formulas here to make sure that I get the correct size and shape for your eyes. Okay. Divide by the circumference here. What was that one again? Okay, here you go. Measure twice, insert once. That's what I always say. Okay. Okay, perfect. I know exactly which size to get you. Now, when I show you this, it's going to look a bit strange, not like something that would feel very comfortable in your eye, but it's just because I haven't calibrated it yet. And once I do, it will actually turn translucent. So, don't worry, it's not going to be uncomfortable whatsoever, I promise. To make sure that I get the correct size here. You don't need to be on that, there we go. Okay. Here we are. This is the correct one for you. Like I said, it doesn't look like much right now. It's just a little disc here. You can see it's a bit curved, so it'll just fit onto your eye, just like so. Okay? Alright, so first of all, just need you focus right here on the edge of my pen, okay? Just focus right here on the very tip. Don't look anywhere else. Just focus right there, okay? Yeah, alright, perfect. Okay, yep, just ignore what I'm doing. Just focus both of your eyes on the tip there. Okay, perfect. See how that almost turns translucent as it gets closer to you? Exactly. See, it's quite an advanced piece of technology. I don't think your timeline has anything like this yet. Maybe soon. Alright, perfect. Now, for the actual insertion, okay? Would you like me to numb the area around your eye? As I said, it's not going to be painful at all, but it just might feel a bit funny, and some people do prefer to have it be just a little bit numbed, okay? Okay, perfect, no problem. Okay, now in here, this is just a little topical anesthetic, really, okay? So I'm just going to take a little bit of this on my fingers. It's perfectly safe. It really is quite gentle. Don't even need gloves to do it. I'm just going to take a little bit of this and just rub it a little bit around your eye. Not actually in the eye, of course, but just the skin around the eye, on the eyelid, down below, inner corner, outer corner. And it will most likely make you feel just a little bit of tingling in the area, and then it will numb it, okay, so you won't feel anything. Okay, as I said, it is very gentle. It's not going to hurt at all. Okay, there we are. Just a little bit on my finger then. Alright, now hold nice and still for me, okay? Why don't you close your eyes? Just close your eyes there. Okay, good. There, now I'm just going to apply this very gently. Am I pressing too hard at all? Good, I'm trying to be very, very, very gentle. No discomfort, none whatsoever. That is the goal. Now that should be feeling just a little bit of a tingling. Okay. Feeling it a tiny bit on this finger too. Should we just get a rag and wipe that? There we go. Okay. Now we'll give that just one moment to work, okay? And then we will add your Occular Enhancer. And then we'll get to do the fun part of actually calibrating it. Making sure that it works. It is going to be such a fun experience to get to just look at anything written in any language on Earth or any other planet and just have it automatically translated for you. It's quite wonderful. And you can also create inquiries of a certain item and just say, what am I looking at? And a bit of text will scroll through your vision, telling you a little bit about what it is that you're seeing. Okay, now if I touch right there, can you feel that at all? Good, 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 good. Right, now with your permission, I'm just going to open up your eye just a little bit and pop this in, okay? As I said, it will not be painful at all. Right. There we go. Okay, now blink a few times. Just blink, 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 blink. How does that feel? Good. No, you shouldn't really be able to feel it. However, I'm sure that you are seeing some different things, right? Good, 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 good. Now, you might be seeing some symbols over here. Are they looking a bit blurry, a bit strange? Okay. Not to worry, that is perfectly normal to have some glitches and some focus issues right at first. But we will calibrate them, okay? Alright, now for this, we're going to start out very, very simply. I'm just going to use my light and have you focus at different spots. And then I will have you get those symbols looking perfect. Alright, now, first of all, we're going to do it with both of your eyes, and then I'll have you close this eye again. We'll focus on that one, right? But all I want you to do is look at the light as soon as you see it. Right, so you can just sort of start in a neutral position, look at my nose if you'd like, and then the light will pop up in different places around your vision. When you see it, just look at the light and then look back at my nose. Okay? Alright, so look right at my nose. Good, good, good. Just look right at my nose there. Now look at the light. Now back to my nose. Good, 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 good. Alright, keep looking at my nose. Look at the light. Back to my nose. Good. Right. Look at the light. Back to my nose. Good. Look at the light. back to my nose. Good. Light, nose, good. Light, nose, good. Light, nose, good. Good, good, good. See, it's rather easy. It's just helping to get your vision working together, I suppose, so that both of your eyes are still doing the same thing. Alright, look right at my nose. Look at the light and back to my nose. Good. Look at the light, back to my nose. Good. Look at the light and back to my nose. Good. Look at the light and back to my nose. Good. Light, nose. Good. Light, nose. Good. Light, nose. Good. Alright, excellent, excellent, excellent. Now we're going to do the same thing, but I want you to close this eye, okay? So, just close that one. We're just going to test this eye for now. Alright, look at my nose. Light, nose. Good. 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 Light, nose. Good, 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 good. Alright, you can open that other eye. Does that look like everything is lining up a bit better now? Good, good, good. It's a very, very simple test, but that is a good way to just get your eye used to having that ocular enhancer in. Right, now I'm going to have you look at this. This is just a little tool here that will help again to just get everything focused correctly, okay? So I want you to start out looking right here in the center, alright? Just look at this little point right there in the center. Just look right there for me and follow it around with your eyes. Just follow that tip there. Just follow that point with your eyes. Good, good, good. Now look at this little red crystal right there. Just watch that crystal. I'm going to move closer. Farther away. And closer. And farther away. Good, 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 good. Alright. Now look down at this one, this little gear right here, okay? Just follow that as it turns. Just follow that with your eyes. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Alright, wonderful. Now look back at this part here. And just follow it with your eyes. Just follow that little point with your eyes. Good, well done, well done. Alright, now, these symbols over here, are they a bit blurry still? Okay, that's perfectly fine, perfectly understandable. I'm just going to calibrate your ocular sensor so that we can see which setting is best for you, okay? So I want you to just keep looking at these symbols and tell me which one is better, either 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Okay, so there is 1, 2. Okay, now 1 or 2. Right? 1 or 2. Okay, good. 1 or 2. Alright, wonderful, wonderful. Now I'm going to place this on you. These are just lenses that are going to help to focus those even a little bit more, okay? I want you to just close your eyes. Just close your eyes for a moment. There we are. Does that feel okay? Good, good. Now how are those symbols looking? Wonderful, wonderful, excellent. Very glad to hear it. Very glad to hear it. Those are looking clearer. Okay, now I'm going to do just a few more calibrations, okay? So again, I'm going to ask you 1 or 2. You just tell me which one is clearer, alright? 1, 2. Okay? 1 or 2. Okay? 1 or 2. It's a bit, they're very similar. That's alright, no problem. Just give me your best guess. Would you like to see it again? Alright. 1, 2. Once more. 1, 2. Okay, okay. No, that's perfectly fine. It's completely up to you. Right, let's try this one. 1. Oh, that was worse. Okay. Or 2. 2. Yeah, I figured that would be 2. Okay. 1. 2. Right, wonderful. Yeah, okay. Alright, how is that calibration looking? Are those symbols looking clear? Okay, good. Now, I'm going to take a few more pictures of your eyes with my little tool here just to make sure that everything is lined up perfectly. And then I'll teach you how to turn those symbols on and off, okay? Because you don't necessarily want them in your vision all the time, just sometimes. Okay, so, but first we're just going to get a few more pictures, alright? So just, again, look right here, look right at the centre. My little tool there, just look right at the centre. Good, good, good. 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 Good, 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 good. Okay. Yeah, that's excellent. Alright, wonderful. It's looking like it's definitely lined up very, very well. And that's feeling comfortable for you? Good, 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 good. Right, now, would you mind terribly if I bring Otto in to get a look? He is quite good at calibrations, especially when it comes to visual calibrations. He might have a bit of insight to get that looking the absolute best, okay? Yeah, I promise he won't touch you at all, but he just is quite a wonderful resource when it comes to calibrating and make sure that everything is as perfect as it can be. Alright, just a moment, let me go get him. Alright, Otto. Here we are. Why don't you just take a little look for me, okay? Would you like to have some pictures? Okay, perfect. Now, just look right here. Otto just wants to make sure that everything is looking how he wants it to, okay? We wouldn't want anything to be inaccurate. Sometimes an automaton's eyes are just a bit sharper than mine. So just focus right here for me, please. Okay. Oh, a bit more this way. Okay. There. There. What do you think? Oh, that's a good point. Sure, yeah. Let's see. Okay. There we are. This one? Alright, Otto just wants you to focus right here for me, okay? Just focus right on that star there. Okay, now switch to this star. Good. Now switch to this one. Good. Now this one. Good. Good. Alright. Now this one. Okay, just focus right there. Focus. Which one? Oh, okay. Sure. Now just look right there for me. Just look right at that center. Star right there. Good. Okay. Is that better? Good. No, of course. I appreciate your help. Got to treat your automatons correctly. They are an absolute valuable resource, just like your Ocular Enhancer, even a bit better. Isn't that right, darling? That's right. Okay, I'm going to go put Otto back, and then we'll do a bit more calibration, okay? Okay. Alright, now, how to turn them on and off. It's all based on you, actually. Now, it takes a little while to calibrate your eyes working together. It also might take just a little while to calibrate your mind and the Ocular Enhancer working together too. But you can control it just through your thought. Okay, so right now you're seeing just sort of the default standard symbols and the arrays. But if you would like to know the specifications of an item, all you have to do is think about it. Okay, so if I were to show you this little tool, do you remember this little guy? Alright, so right now you're just looking at it as it is, but I want you to think, what is this? Okay, so just think, what is this? It didn't work. Okay, no, that's to be expected. Let's start with something a bit simpler, okay? Let's start with something that you do actually know. So this little item right here, it's a screwdriver. Clearly it is a 4-point Phillips screwdriver here. So I want you to just focus your mind on this item, the screwdriver, and think, what is this? Good, good. Is it showing you the information there? Perfect, perfect. And if I move that around, the information moves too. Wonderful. Okay, good, good, good. Now let's try a few more things. Now, I would like you to look at this and think, what is this? Good, 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 good. Is it giving you a rundown of all of the specifications over here? Good. Now, it's probably going very, very quickly because there's lots of information on this. So it is going to take some time before you are able to control the speed of the information. And that's just going to come with time. But let's practice on some different text, shall we? And see if it translates it. Okay, so are you seeing a hologram in front of you? Wonderful. Probably in a language that you don't understand, correct? Okay, good, good, good. Now, I would like you to just focus on the words, the individual symbols, and think about how you would like to understand what it says, okay? Just think about it. Good. Is that working? Wonderful, yes, I could tell by your face. Are you able to read the text here now? Good, 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 good. Let's try a different one, shall we? There we are. Alright, now are you seeing some text across here in a language that you don't recognise? Good, 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 good. Now, I want you to think about understanding that text. Good, 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 good. Did that go any faster that time? Wonderful. As the Ocular Enhancer gets more used to your particular brainwaves, it will be almost instantaneous. With me, you can hold up any sort of text and it will automatically just show me what it is. Right, let's try one more, shall we? See if we can get it even a bit faster. Alright, now there is some text. I want you to think about understanding what it says. Good, that was quite fast. You must have a very sharp mind for it to be calibrating so quickly. That's wonderful. Now, there might be times when you don't want to see any of this text at all. It does get a bit annoying if it's just all the time, right? So you can, of course, take the implant out, or you can also just think about it stopping. To say, I wish that this wasn't here. I wish that this would go away, or go away now. And it should turn off. Now, at first, it might not work. As I said, it is still sort of getting used to your mind. But you should be able to just turn it on and turn it off with simply thinking about it. Okay, so why don't you try? Just think, turn off. Okay, it got a bit dimmer. That's good. No, that's perfectly fine for a first try. Let's try it again. I want you again to just watch some of my lights here. And we'll see if we can't get your mind to focus, okay? Tell me when you can see the light, okay? Good. 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 Alright, now think about turning it off. Good. Excellent. You're doing a wonderful job. As I said, it is a little bit of a strange idea to get used to, but you seem to be learning quite quickly. Or at least your brain is learning quite quickly on a more subconscious level how to control the Ocular Enhancer. So it is a wonderful tool that I really hope is going to be very, very, very useful. And then hopefully we won't have any mishaps like we had at the last planet, where you thought that they meant one thing and they actually meant another thing because culture. It can be quite a challenge going to so many different cultures, and sometimes the best idea is to just sit back and observe. Just learn, be patient with yourself, and keep an open mind. Our cultures have developed in very specific ways for very specific reasons. Just because someone's culture is different than yours doesn't mean that it's bad. It just means that circumstances are different, lifestyles are different, priorities might be different, but they're not bad. And it just takes a little time to learn. But once you take that time, and you keep an open mind, and you see people for people, you learn a lot. Right, one more test just to make sure. Why don't you try to turn it back on and focus on this? And focus on looking at what it is. Good. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Excellent. Alright, now let's see if you can turn it back off. Just think about turn off or stop or whatever it is. Excellent, excellent. I wouldn't want it to keep you up at night or anything like that, but as I said, it is an excellent tool. And as you get more used to it, all of these symbols and all of that stuff is just going to really just meld into the rest of your vision. You won't even think about it. It's a wonderful tool, and also one that you have complete control over. So hopefully that will be an excellent addition to everything else that I've given you so far. Obviously your breathing apparatus is very important when we go to other planets, but this one is also very important for learning. And what do we do this for if not to learn new things, experience new things, have lots of wonderful adventures? And really, there's no limit to what we can learn together. Alright, well, all of that calibrating, it might be a little bit of a mental strain just as your mind and the Ocular Enhancer are working in tandem. So why don't you go and get a little bit of rest, okay? And then maybe we'll do another implant later too. One that can help you translate any sort of language through your ears. It's very, very useful. Very, very powerful. But I think that's for another day. For now,